Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Bay at the buzzer, hits the three. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from. You get
second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Holm going back. Holm will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Holm, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhill Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos, a 3, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Nice post move, lays it up and in, and scores 2.
10.2 seconds.
Welcome to another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
Good evening and welcome to Litchfield, side of tonight's D1 district final action between the 19-3 Ansley-Litchfield Spartans and the 15-10 Cambridge Trojans. My name is Jeremy Shipe. We've got Brent Apperson behind the camera up in the stands, a stands that is already pretty full here in Litchfield ahead of this contest. The winner goes to state. The stakes could not be higher, and we are glad to have you along here on Central Nebraska Sports Source. As we start our broadcast, we want to thank the sponsors making it possible. They include Clang Financial, 4 County Heating and Air, Thrivent Financial, Central Nebraska Electric, Dairy Queen Broken Bow, Town and Country Bank, Muddy Creek Ag, Ansley Lumber and Supply, Bailey Crop Service, Flatwater Bank, Insurance of the Heartland, Spartan Cafe and Sports Bar, Power Solutions, Full Circle Irrigation, Roadie Feeders, Joe's Motor Company and Hazard, Gibbons Electric, P&D Market, Main Street Styles, BD Broken Bow, AgCurate Technologies, Jones Group, Sun Valley Landscaping, Pearson Physical Therapy, and Pade's Farm Service. Thank you as well to these sponsors you hear on each and every high school and Husker sports broadcasts at KCNI KBBN Radio. Gateway Motors, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, A to Z Lawn Pro, Trotter Service, Melham Medical Center, Sargent Irrigation, Geared for Sports, Team Physical Therapy, Meade Lumber, Agland ATV, Grocery Cart, Custer Federal State Bank, Shelter Insurance, Aeroseed, Rod's Body and Paint, and Nebraska State Bank. Those of you watching the video stream see some sponsors scrolling at the top right-hand part of your screen. We will salute those sponsors when we come back on KBBN Radio.
Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
365 days, 525,600 minutes, 31 million, you know what I'm getting at. The fish sandwich is available all year long at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow. They're also excited to announce that the crowd favorite shrimp basket is back for a limited time as well. Golden, crispy, flavorful, plus it comes with coleslaw. Head in before it sails away. One thing is for sure, your taste buds would thank you if they could. Catch the fish sandwich or the shrimp basket at DQ Broken Bow. Dairy Queen, happy tastes good.
Since our bank was founded in 1905, we have been the community bank that's part of your community. Whether it's Friday night at the football game or volunteering at the local celebration, at Town & Country Bank, building relationships is what matters. That's why we gladly support the towns in which we live and work. This is Heather at Town & Country Bank, and I invite you to stop in today and let us show you how banking should be. Town & Country Bank, relationships you can bank on.
Relationships matter. Town & Country Bank.
Member FDIC.
Muddy Creek Ag supports the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy are your suppliers of all feed and seed products, Traeger grills, and seasonings as well. They also have new and used seed tenders and are proud to be Channel Seedmen. Good luck, Spartans, from Muddy Creek Ag. Call them at 308-935-1155. The same people with the same great products on Highway 2 in Ansley. Muddy Creek Ag is proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
Just as all the area sports teams work to build themselves towards victories, your building team at Ansley Lumber and Supply is ready to help with all the projects you have going on or have in mind. They're open 8 to 5:30 Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 to noon. Provide delivery and offer the quality tools and products you can depend on, including premium grade lumber. From framing and trusses to countertops and cabinets, Ansley Lumber and Supply, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Mike Bailey with Bailey Crop Service in Ansley is proud to support the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans student athletes in all that they do. Bailey Crop Service is your Pioneer seed dealer just off Highway 2 in Ansley. Pioneer continues to stand at the forefront of leading genetics in crop production. Stop in or call Mike to learn how Pioneer can benefit your fields. 935-1783. That's Bailey Crop Service in Ansley, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back to Litchfield. As I mentioned, we are presenting a live video stream of the action here today for this district final. Those of you taking in that video stream on the Sand Hills Express YouTube and Facebook pages will see some sponsors scrolling at the top right-hand part of your screen throughout the evening. That means they are bringing this broadcast to you. Let's go ahead and thank those sponsors by name. They include Muddy Creek Ag, Bailey Crop Service, Flatwater Bank, BD Broken Bow, Jones Group, Palmer Monument, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Nebraska State Bank, Insurance of the Heartland, Meade Lumber Broken Bow, Colligan, Broken Bow Livestock, Lines Appliance, and the Callaway District Hospital. About 17 minutes away from the tip, these two teams coming into the D1-3 district final. Ansley-Litchfield, the 3 seed, Cambridge, the 14 seed. We're also keeping an eye on area teams South Loop and Sumner-Eddyville-Miller as we look at the boys district finals going on. South Loop and Plainview are going to be playing next Tuesday. That is a 6 p.m. Central Time tip. That game is going to be taking place in Callaway. South Loop is the 8 seed, just edging out Plainview for the 9 seed. That is significant because of the travel distance between Plainview and South Loop. If you look at a map, you'll see that nearly 180 miles is the threshold so that you don't have to travel or so that you don't have to play at a neutral site. But if you're under 180 miles, the higher seed has the ability to host. So that is why that game is being held in Callaway, and Plainview is having to travel so far. The other game, Sumner-Eddyville-Miller, the 3 seed, taking on Lawrence Nelson in the D2-3 district final. That will take place at 5 p.m. also today. So that one is underway in about 15 minutes or so, and we'll try to give you updates on that game as well, and keep an eye on some other scores as we work our way through the evening. Again, my name is Jeremy Scheidt, behind the mic with you. Brent Apperson is behind the camera. And as we work our way through the evening, that'll be kind of the layout of things as we bring you this district final action. Everything on the line, of course. You win, you're going to state. If you should be on the losing end of this one, your season comes to a close. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll get you more prepared for this matchup between Ansley-Litchfield and Cambridge on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Bank, we're still committed to calling our customers by name. Because of technology, we may not see you as much anymore, but whether you choose to bank with us online or in person, we're still your hometown bank. We still call you by name when we see you, and we're here for you when you need us. If you're currently not our customer, we would love a chance to show you what you've been missing. Visit us today to start banking with a bank that knows you. At Flatwater Bank, we are still pioneering.
Member FDIC.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
The Spartan Cafe and Sports Bar loves cheering on the Spartans, and they hope to see you through their doors soon. Boasting a family-friendly atmosphere in downtown Litchfield, they are open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 2 for lunch, as well as 4 to midnight. Dine in or carry out delicious food, or grab a drink at the full bar and try your hand at the skill games they have. Go and find them on Facebook, the Spartan Cafe and Sports Bar, downtown Litchfield.
Power Solutions in Broken Bow is your local Vermeer dealer. With Vermeer equipment, you're getting more than a machine. You're investing in quality parts, local service, and support from your Vermeer dealer. Also remember, if you have a pickup truck or any diesel-powered engine not working to your standards, Power Solutions can get it running strong. Whether it's shop service or field service repair, sales, service, and new equipment on hand, Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer and sponsors of this sports broadcast.
There are a lot of reasons your local Valley dealer is your trusted partner. Their quick responsiveness, their training and technology products, their extensive irrigation parts inventory, and their ability to service all brands. But when you need problems resolved quickly, there's one most important reason to trust your Valley dealers. Your reason. Contact Todd with Full Circle Irrigation today at their office in Litchfield or Broken Bow for all your irrigation parts, technology, and service needs. That's Full Circle Irrigation, your local Valley dealer. Happy to help bring you this sports broadcast.
Brody Feeders is happy to help sponsor this sports broadcast of our local athletes. Brody Feeders is located 4 miles east of Ansley between mile marker 298 and 299 on Highway 2. Offering 60 years of performance testing, they invite you to attend the Nebraska Bull Test Sale coming up March 27th at the Broken Bow Livestock Market, featuring bulls they help prepare. You can view the bulls anytime at Rhodey Farms and see the details of their upcoming bull sale at nebraskabulltest.com.
Joe's Motor Company in Hazard is proud to bring you this sports broadcast. Pickup trucks are designed to work hard and be dependable, and pickup trucks are what Joe's Motor Company specializes in. You can't miss them when you're cruising down Highway 2 past Hazard. Give them a call today at 308-452-3030 or visit joesmotorcompany.com. Joe's Motor Company of Hazard, 25 miles north of Kearney or 45 miles northwest of Grand Island. Proud sponsors of this broadcast.
Have some electrical work you need taken care of? Call Gibbons Electric of Ansley. Andy does free estimates, whether residential, commercial, or agricultural. He has 15 years of experience and is eager to help you. For jobs small to big, call 308-763-1193 or go to WeDon'tMonkeyAround.com. Gibbons Electric does not monkey around.
Welcome back to Litchfield as we are moments away from the Ansley-Litchfield and Cambridge tip here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source on video and radio. Let's talk a little bit about these two teams as we get into this broadcast. Ansley-Litchfield coming into this one on a big-time winning streak, winning 8 in a row. Their last loss was to Sumner Eddyville Miller back on the 23rd of January. That one they only lost by 3 points. You've got to go all the way back to January 4th to find their last loss that was tallied. So Ansley-Litchfield in that situation, all coaches want to be in at this time of year, playing your best basketball when the postseason starts. Take a look at where their scoring comes from. Luke Bailey, very talented young man, scoring just over 17 points per game, dishing out about 4 assists per game, and has about 4 steals per game to go with that, leading the Spartans in all 3 of those categories. Leading them in rebounding is Ryan Bailey with about 8 per game. He also averages double digits at about 10 points a game. Joining him right at about 10 points per game is Zach Loy. And then they've got Jacob Heapy putting in about 8 points per game. Not too deep on the bench does Ansley-Litchfield go. Not going to see a whole lot of substitutions, but that's kind of the game that they have been able to really strengthen over the years with this squad. A couple of these kids that are starters had been used to coming off the bench for years and had been that 6th or 7th man, and now they have stepped up and become that starter. The player that I think about the most that was a real threat coming off the bench for years and is now a starter is Jacob Heapy. He can certainly stretch the floor very well for Ansley-Litchfield if they get in a situation where kicking out to beyond the three-point line is a part of the game. You take a look at Cambridge, and they are a team that's kind of got their losses evenly spread throughout the team, a team that's 15-10 on the season. They're coming off of a loss in the sub-district D1-10 tournament to Dundee County Stratton, a very tough 21-5 team. That was a 32-54 loss, but Cambridge, of course, making it into the district final via wild card. And you take a look at what this team likes to accomplish offensively, and a lot of it goes through Carson Trumpke. He averages just short of 14 points per game, but I think just as big of a story to go with his 14 points per game is the next guys after him. Brody Wood scores about 9 a game. Ben Hoberty, just short of 9 points a game. And Brady Allemeyer, about 8 points per game. So when you've got your leading scorer only putting in about 3 or 4 more points per game above your second, third, and fourth scorers, that's a really good even spread that teams like to have, especially at this time of year. We're about 8 minutes away from the tip. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll pass more information your direction on Central Nebraska's sports source, KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video.
The P&D Market in Litchfield not only supplies the community with their necessary groceries, they also enjoy serving up daily lunch specials. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Saturday 8 until 6:30. P&D Market is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast and proud to be a part of the Spartan community. Stop by and pay them a visit at P&D Market, Main Street, Litchfield.
Main Street Styles in Ansley would like to congratulate the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans on their success in sports and in the classroom. Connie is excited to welcome Kirsten Myers to Main Street Styles. Walk-ins are welcome. She would love to see you. For a large selection of family hair care services, facial waxing, nail services, ear piercing, and tanning. Stop in or call Main Street Styles at 308-935-1489. Main Street Styles, sponsors of this sports broadcast.
BD would love for you to be a part of their great team. They offer competitive wages, a team environment, and day one benefits. Some include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Apply online at bd.com/careers. You can also attend open interviews the first and third Wednesdays of each month from 3 to 5 in Broken Bow. BD loves supporting youth sports and the bright student athletes who work hard to compete in every contest. Remember bd.com/careers to start your journey to being part of their great team.
Ag Curate Technologies in Ansley knows that root structure is a big deal. With Precision Plantings Delta Force, you can get the perfect downforce match for your fields, providing the right depth and the ideal seed environment for maximum yield. Learn more about Delta Force and transform your planter today. Talk to your Precision Planting dealer. Call Monty Hermsmeyer, Mike Bailey, Blaine Gibbons, or Randy Wattis at Ag Curate Technologies in Ansley to learn more. 308-935-1783. Happy to help sponsor this sports broadcast and cheering on the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans.
Jones Group Insurance has been serving communities in Nebraska for over 30 years as an independent insurance agency. They hang their hat on the knowledge, coverage, and services they can offer. So when you work with them, you can be sure you are getting the right coverage with sincere service. Jones Group is always proud to support the local communities, and their local agents are happy to help, whether it be home, auto, life, health, crop, business, financial services, and more. Visit the Jones Group team on Main Street in Ansley.
Spring is getting closer and closer. It's about time, right? For Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley, that means you need to make sure to follow them on Facebook for information on upcoming classes in March. If hanging baskets and succulents are your thing, keep your eyes and ears open. Mark your calendars as well. Their opening day is April 15th. They are so excited to open the greenhouse up for you. Sun Valley Landscaping, turned by the Fire Hall in Ansley. They'll see you soon.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Pate's Farm Service is a proud supporter of Ansley-Litchfield Spartan Athletics, both in sports and academics. They know how hard the athletes work to give their best effort, and they want to wish them the best of luck as they work this season. Pate's Farm Service in Litchfield is your locally owned and operated parts and service provider for all the ag diesel equipment you need. Call Scott today to schedule your tune-up or repair. Proud to sponsor this broadcast, Pate's Farm Service.
We've got spirit, yes we do. We've got spirit, how about you? Here at Nebraska State Bank, we've got school spirit. Introducing mascot debit cards from Nebraska State Bank. Now you can go to your local NSB branch and request a new debit card for your favorite high school team. The Broken Bow Indians, South Loop Bobcats, and Silver Memorial debit cards are available by instant issue. You'll only pay $10, and the entire amount will be passed along to your school. It's a win-win situation, right? Take your school pride to the next level at Nebraska State Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Welcome back to Litchfield. We're about 3 minutes away from the tip. No doubt there will be some pregame pageantry here in Litchfield as well, so we've got that ahead coming up around the corner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by 4 County Heating and Air. They're proud to sponsor high school sports. Owners Brian Hogg and Austin Cox serve the area with a combined 20 years of experience in the HVAC industry. No matter what the temperature is outside, they'll make sure the temperature inside is just right. Call for a free estimate and 24-hour service at 872-2258. Let's start with the visiting Cambridge team. Carson Trumpke is 6'2" and a senior in the starting lineup. Creighton Ruggles is 5'11" and a sophomore. Ben Hoberty is 6'3" and a senior, and Brady Aldemeyer is 5'7" and a sophomore. Brody Wood lines out the starting lineup. He is 6'4" and a senior. Clay Shepard is the head coach of Cambridge. He is assisted by Bronson Wood. Now the starting lineup for the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans. Luke Bailey at the guard position, standing 6'3". He is a junior. Ryan Bailey, a senior, standing 6'4" at the center position. Zach Loy in the starting lineup, a guard, standing 6'2" and a senior. Ashton Bemerwald is a forward, 5'10", also a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup is the 6-foot-tall senior Jacob Heapy at a guard position. Matt Drew is the head coach of the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans. He is assisted by Garrett Furnow. 1:15 to go until we get started with the action here in Litchfield. Great crowd on hand. Everyone is filtered in. Few seats over on the Cambridge side available, but overall things really filling in well. I would venture to guess over on my right-hand shoulder that the Ansley-Litchfield fans have filtered in and filled everything up. When I was making the last adjustments to the camera not that long ago, things had filled in significantly. 40 seconds on the clock, and again, those of you watching the video stream, I'll readjust that camera that you see the scoreboard on once we get closer to the action here in Litchfield. We'll take one last break while they do some pageantry here in Litchfield, and when we come back, we'll have the tip for you on KBBN Radio.
Opportunity to save money on your spring alfalfa seed at Arrow Seed. Prepay for your alfalfa by March 10th and save 4%. Choose from 19 different varieties to get the best yielding ones for your ground and production practices. From high-quality Roundup Ready, hybrid, traffic-tested, and highly digestible varieties to Ranger and common alfalfa, Arrow Seed has something for everyone. Remember, save 4% on your alfalfa at Arrow Seed by paying for your seed by March 10th. Contact your local Arrow Seed dealer today.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Contact your local Shelter Insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Custer Federal has been helping customers acquire new and or improve existing homes for over 90 years. We are excited to have the opportunity to help you finance your home purchase, improvement, or refinance. Whether it is move-in ready or a fixer-upper, we have mortgage experts who are up to speed on all types of financial solutions. We will work with you from application to closing to make the process as easy as possible. Get the keys to your dream home with Custer Federal, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Grocery Cart is proud to bring you this sports broadcast. The case is always full of delicious food you can have right away, or talk to the staff about your upcoming event and they'll make food for you. There's a wide selection of salads, and don't forget Chester's chicken buckets and strips. If the occasion calls for a cake, you can have it decorated how you'd like. Call the GK Deli at 872-2206 or stop by inside the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
Friendly rivals, hometown pride, wearing your school's colors. Small towns are brought together cheering on their favorite teams. Agland ATV knows how hard the athletes and coaches work year-round and are proud to help sponsor the games of our customers and their kids and grandkids. We have built relationships with many of these families through the years and are proud of their success. Best of luck to all the local athletes from Agland ATV in Broken Bow.
872-3424.
Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. 872-3424.
If the cold weather does anything, it makes us notice the drafts our homes are letting through. Meath Lumber in Broken Bow is proud to be your local solution for sailing up those drafts and making your home more efficient. They sell quality Anderson windows. Both 100 and 400 series are available for your new construction or replacement project. Of course, they have the foam for around those windows too. Meath Lumber is still being remodeled, but inside, their knowledgeable staff is ready to help with your DIY project.
Are your aches and pains preventing you from doing the things you love? Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We offer complete one-on-one physical therapy for you. Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. Team Physical Therapy is known as the best hands in town and will help you achieve your goals to keep you moving. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
The winter sports apparel clearance is going on right now at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow. Save between 30 and 50% off winter items like hoodies, sweatpants, stocking hats, gloves, and more. If it's winter apparel, it's on sale. Scott is excited for spring and the track season. Go and see the nice selection of track shoes perfect for practice and competition from brands like Brooks and Under Armour. Open Monday through Saturday. Gear up at Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of.
they hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
Welcome back to Litchfield. They are wrapping up the starting lineups for those in attendance. Again, a pretty full crowd. Black and gold on one side, orange and black on the far side from where we are sitting. Those of you watching the video stream can just kind of imagine that I'm off to your left, just to the left of that basket right there, as you're imagining the court here this evening. They're wrapping up, setting up the starting lineups, and as we continue to take a look at what's going on around the area, let's just talk about D1. North Platte St. Pat's is the 1 seed. They'll be facing the 16-seeded Overton in a couple of days on the 26th. The D1-2 is the 2 seed Johnson Brock taking on the 15 seed Elmwood Murdoch. Of course, this game here in front of us tonight is the D1-3, Ansley-Litchfield and Cambridge. The D1-4 is McCool Junction and Riverside. D1-5 is Howells Dodge and Guardian Angels Central Catholic. D1-6 is Ainsworth and Axtell. And the D1-7 is Dundee County Stratton and Sutton. And the D1-8 is South Loop and Plainview, a game that we will have into next week. And, of course, all of these teams had the option to play on Saturday, Monday, or Tuesday. These two teams opting to play today, which you would venture to guess is just because of momentum. Both of these teams don't want to put off too much time in between the last time they play. They want to come out. They want to play right now on a Saturday. And, hey, you get a good crowd when you play on a Saturday as well. 8 minutes up on the clock. First period ready to get underway. Luke Bailey set to jump it up in the middle against Wood. And the tip is controlled by Cambridge. Trojans walk it forward in the half court. Playing the perimeter here early in the possession. Top of the key. They work it around right side. Now in the corner. 3 is put up by Aldemeyer. Doesn't go. Crash of the boards. The follow does not go. Second rebound pulled out of there by Ansley-Litchfield. Luke Bailey the other way to Bimmerwald. Now Loy, a 3, left it long. Defensive board controlled by Cambridge. Cambridge back in the half court. We're still scoreless. 7:15 to go first quarter. A couple of threes attempted by both of these teams, but did not go. Cambridge in the half court. Floater put up off of the backboard. Doesn't go. The follow either. The second follow doesn't go. Both unsuccessful. Ben Auberty. Shot also didn't go in there for Brody Wood. And again, we remain scoreless. 1 minute gone. Bailey off the right side. Heapy right to left. Now Loy. Loy left to right. Looking to hand it off to Luke. Luke spins, shoots, can't score it. Rebound Cambridge. Bringing it forward for Cambridge. Tromke. Double, almost triple teamed in the corner, and they work it around. Now Tromke left side, steps into a 3. Foot was on the line. Toilet bowl's out of there. A defensive board, Ansley-Litchfield. And again, we remain scoreless. Luke Bailey dribbles in, kicks it out. Loy, couple of dribbles, hands it off to Heapy. Thought about the 3, now drives in, tucks it, scores. The opening score of the game goes to Ansley-Litchfield with Jacob Heapy on the drive. Cambridge back in the half court. Trojans work it around the perimeter. High post, now kick out, driving baseline, somehow keeping control of the ball is Creighton Ruggles, who scores 2 to answer. Both of these teams take the lid off of the basket at the same time. Loy spots up for a long 2, and it's 1 and done. 5:30 to go first quarter. Trojans back in the half court, ball tipped, touch pass. And now they get it down inside and kick it out. And a travel going to be called. Shuffle of the feet by Tromke. Quick ball movement, keeping Ansley-Litchfield on their heels a little bit. But that quick ball movement causes a turnover for Cambridge. Luke Bailey at the top. Now Lloyd just right of center. Trying to get Bailey on a little flare. He comes up, tries to score it, bounces around but does not go. Rebound pulled out of there by Cambridge. Trojans back the other way, and Luke Bailey picks it off. Going the other way, puts it up off the glass for 2 points. Cambridge looking for something in response. They trail 4-2. 3 put up, rattles out of there. Ryan Bailey, the rebound, would not go for Tromke. 4:35 to go, first quarter. Bailey with it, right side of the lane, goes to the bounce, has it knocked away, runs out and recovers it. Now Luke Bailey will reset and gets the call from Coach Drew. Between the rings, now left side to Heapy. Heapy being hounded over there by Ruggles. Work it around right side, get it through to Ryan Bailey. Bailey tries to find the angle, but a foul is going to be whistled on Brody Wood, his first. I know it's early, but I think that I'm safe in saying it's going to be really interesting and fun to watch the battle between Brody Wood and Ryan Bailey. Bailey lobs it into Loy. Loy off the left side, Bemerwald out to the right side from Cunningham. Now Loy up top, back to Cunningham, right side as we approach 4 to go, first quarter. Loy left side, up to Bailey. Luke holds it up, now gets it to Cunningham. Ruggles out on him. Now Bemerwald, now left side for Bailey. Luke holds it up top to Loy. Every catch of the ball comes with a glance at the rim. Staying in that 3 position offensively, and Luke Bailey banks one home on the feed from Zach Loy. And 3 more for Luke Bailey, puts him at 5 for the game, and now a turnover. Ansley-Litchfield the other way. Bailey leaves his feet and scores it over the defense for 2 more. And a timeout taken by Cambridge. The folks in gold and black are liking the start for the Spartans. They lead it 9-2 on KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video.
February is Heart Month, and Melham Medical Center wants to be sure you are heart healthy. We have 4 cardiologists, Dr. Cookman, Dr. Balwans, Dr. Freeling, and Dr. Dasuki, all who visit our specialty clinic on a regular basis. Don't make a trip out of town when you can get big town doctors right here at home. Call 308-872-4157 to schedule your appointment in the specialty clinic. We look forward to partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care.
Teams are coming back out on the floor. Took both of these squads a little bit to find the bottom of the net. They traded baskets. We were tied at 2-2. All of the scoring has been Ansley-Litchfield since then. They lead at 9-2. Cambridge back in the half court. They kick it out to Ruggles near side. Creighton puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound is pulled out of there by Heapy. And Jacob will bring it up as we approach 3 to go, first quarter. A fast-moving first quarter. Not many stoppages, only 1 foul here so far in the period. Bailey back to the basket, off to Heapy, misdirection, puts it up, high off the glass, rebound, fought for, and a foul called. I think they're going to get Heapy on this one, and they do. Teams first, though, both of these teams with 1 foul each as we tick down to 2:50 to go, first quarter. Trojans back in the half court. They work it around to Ruggles. Shot from there last time. Lobs it inside. Doing well to control it momentarily was Brody Wood, but had it poked out of there. There'll be an inbounds coming for Cambridge on the baseline. Slap of the basketball. Cambridge searching, and they've got to throw it all the way into the backcourt to Ruggles. Ruggles, far side. Now up in the corner, it's Almeyer. Ruggles, short corner, near side. Skip pass up top to Tromke. Now they try to work it down inside again to Wood, but it's knocked out of there, and another baseline inbounds coming. Trumke to key it in. Searching, looking, throws it all the way to Ruggles. Bailey gets a hand on it all the way on the far side of the floor. And now an inbounds is going to be coming for Ruggles, and Cambridge clear over on the right-hand side of the floor. Almost looked like Ruggles was running a receiver route rather than playing basketball. Trumke brings it up. Cambridge back in the half court. 3 put up by Huberty. Doesn't go. Luke Bailey skies high for the rebound and will jog it up. 9-2, 7-point lead for Ansley-Litchfield. Spartans basketball. Bailey holds it up. Luke with the bounce as we approach 2 minutes to go and now reach it. Cunningham just left of center. Bemerwald into Heapy. Defense goes around him. Heapy goes glass. Can't score it. Wood the rebound. Uses that size and those arms to grab it. Cambridge in the half court. Ruggles with it. Now to Trumke. Trumke walks it forward. Bailey picks him up. Sagging off of him a bit though. Trumke, a touch pass. Now gets it back. Kicks it up top. Huberty to Ruggles. Drives the baseline. Double team there. Running out of room. And threw it away. Cunningham comes away with it and scoops it out to Loy. Zach will walk it up. 1:20 to go. The scoring has come to a pause between these two teams again. Bailey, defense all over him. Can't get the shot over the rim. Goes over the rim, but back over the backside of it. Cambridge the defensive board. Ruggles with it. Near side wing. Now Trumke working against Cunningham, who now sags off after he loses the dribble. Trumke right side. Gets it in the corner. Quick shot by Almeyer. Doesn't get it to go. Wood the weak side rebound. Cambridge back in the half court. Trumke tries a 3 again. Doesn't go. Cunningham gets popped as he pulls down that rebound. A tough earned one. But the Spartans come away with it. And already we're at 40 seconds to go. First quarter. 11 total points scored here in the period by these teams. Bailey aggressive. Can't get the shot to go. And touched it out of bounds. Trying to get his own rebound. Ryan Bailey comes back into the game. Also back in for Ansley-Litchfield. Making his first appearance is Joshua Lewis. So it's Loy, Lewis, Ryan Bailey, Luke Bailey, and Bemerwald, as we've got 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Ruggles into the front court. Off to Rayburn. Can't get the shot to go. Fight for the rebound. Last touched by Lewis of Ansley-Litchfield. It'll be Cambridge ball. Trumke to key it in, slaps the basketball, searches, and throws it all the way up to Ruggles again. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Cambridge trailing by 7 with the basketball. Ruggles thought about the 3, comes near side over to Webb. A whistle and a shuffle of the feet called, and a travel will give it back to the Spartans. Sitting in perfect position to steal a score here as we head to the second quarter with 14 seconds. Heapy into the front court. Luke Bailey right side. Luke surveys, jab step, drives into the short corner, lets the defense goes by, and scores it. He's got almost all of the points, all but 2 of Ansley-Litchfield points, and he's playing like the offensive star the Spartan fans know that he can be. 11-2 is the Ansley-Litchfield lead. A 60-second break as we get set for the second quarter here in Litchfield.
Student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work, an alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A to Z Lawn Pro's fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A to Z Lawn Pro. That's A to Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
Back to the action in Litchfield. Loy back to the basket, high post to Luke Bailey, who will center the basketball and reset 15 seconds in to the second period. Pressure a little bit higher. Ryan Bailey breaks the pressure, fouled as the defense collapses on him in the lane. He'll go to the free throw line looking at a couple here. They're going to get Hodge Rayburn on this foul. That is his first personal, team's first, as we're not even 30 seconds into the second quarter. Free throw goes for Ryan Bailey. Bailey's second does not go. Wood the rebound. 30 seconds gone. Cambridge trails by double digits for the first time in the game. Ruggles near side wing to Tromke. Little touch pass over in the corner. Now Ruggles and Tromke continue to play a little bit of catch. They come near side. Rayburn thought about the three. Instead, the skip pass over to Tromke. Keepy D's him up. Again, this tough zone being shown by Ansley-Litchfield, with Luke Bailey kind of sitting right in the middle of it. And he gets a hand on this one. Ryan Bailey saves it in, but right to Wood. Wood goes to the hook shot. A savvy move there for Brody Wood, and it's back to a 12-4 game, and the double-digit lead is gone. Bailey faked the three behind the back, kicks it out. Loy drives in. No defense in front of him. Goes up with it and is fouled. We'll see who this one is on. Maverick Webb picks up his first foul. Loy makes the first. One more shot coming up for Zach Loy. Loy's second goes as well. 2 for 2 that trip. Ansley-Litchfield 3 of 4 from the line as we start this second quarter. Brody Wood with a 2 for Cambridge. And that is all the scoring thus far. They try to get it into Wood. Luke Bailey comes over and touches it. Wood called out of bounds as Cambridge tried to save it. Turnover back to Ansley-Litchfield. It's been all Cambridge can do to get a good quality look at the basket. Wood had a quality look last time and was able to score it. He digs in defensively with Cambridge. Luke Bailey, left wing, pulls a three. Couldn't get it to go. Nice box out by Wood underneath. Allows his teammate to come up and grab it. Bemerwald and Loy get a trap. Bemerwald comes away with the turnover. Loy into the front court, holds it up and gives it to Luke Bailey. Under 6 to go, first half. Loy, left side with the bounce, turns, spins, nothing there, out to Heapy. Thought about the three, goes to the drive instead, runs into Wood, and is called for the charge. And that is Heapy's second. Both Ansley-Litchfield fouls in this game belong to Jacob Heapy, and he's going to have to come out as Cunningham comes in for him. Cambridge back into the half court. Tromke with it just right of center, drives in. Now they work it around near side to Rayburn. Rayburn didn't like the look. They get it back out. Now go to the opposite corner, and a travel is going to be called on Almeyer as he went for the pass fake into Wood in the lane and drug that pivot foot ever so slightly. Bailey into the front court. High post look, Loy. Left side, Luke Bailey puts up a three and knocks it home. He's got 12. Back the other way, Cambridge, a drive. They work it around the perimeter after the kick out. Tromke, floater through a triple team, can't get it to go. Cunningham, another great snag of the basketball. Luke Bailey into the front court, keeps the bounce alive just left of center. Wants to hand it off to Loy. Loy, nice cut. Nothing there for him. Back out to Bailey. Bailey gathers, tries to throw it into Ryan Bailey. Ping pongs out of there. Loy goes for the Euro and scores 2 inside, and it's all Ansley-Litchfield here in the second quarter. Cambridge back the other way. They turned it over. Ahead to Luke Bailey. Luke, head down, swims through the defense and is fouled. Shot doesn't go. He'll get 2 at the line. First for Bailey does not go. Foul is on Carson Trumpke, his first. Bailey will get a look at a second. This one does not go. 0 for 2 this trip for Luke Bailey. Falls back on defense as Cambridge brings it forward, desperately needing a score. Trojans in the half court. Trumpke, they work it around. Ruggles drives in. Cut off on the baseline by Heapy, who's back in there. Kicks it out to Trumpke. His 3 off the back rim. 1 and done again for Cambridge as Beverwald pulls down the board. 4 minutes to go, first half. 19-4, the Ansley-Litchfield lead. Set play for Heapy. 3 wasn't there. Throws it back to Luke Bailey, who directs traffic. Bailey with the bounce. Oddly hushed in the Spartan Gymnasium at the moment. Bemerwald left to right, kicks it out to Bailey, who somewhat resets. Re-engages, goes behind the back, gathers at the free throw line, elevates, shot partially blocked. Bemerwald tries to save it in, but chucks it off the back of the backboard, and the ball will go back to the Trojans. It's the D1-3 district final. Ansley-Litchfield, the 3 seed. Cambridge, the 14 seed. Right now, Cambridge needing a score. Trojans into the front court. Ruggles with it between the rings. He and Trumpke play catch. Seen that quite a few times here tonight so far. Now Ruggles far side. They continue to play the perimeter. Bailey slides. Almost picks one off. Now they work it around in the corner. 3 goes up by Almeyer, and he is fouled on that attempt by Bemerwald. This might be just what the doctor ordered for Cambridge. A look at 3 free throws at the charity stripe. Ashton Bemerwald with his first. Team's second of the quarter, and the free throw does not go. 2 more upcoming for Brady Allemeyer. Allemeyer's second does go. And that breaks the scoring run of Ansley-Litchfield. It's an 8-3 quarter so far, making an 8-4 quarter as Allemeyer goes 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Spartans basketball as Heapy will get some rest again. So it's Luke Bailey, Ryan Bailey, Cunningham, Loy, and Bemerwald in there for Ansley-Litchfield. Bailey drives in, shoots a 10-footer, rattles out. Cambridge the rebound. Lots of good defensive rebounding by both of these teams in this one. Not many second chance opportunities, and Trumpke is going to be fouled on the drive. They're going to get Luke Bailey on this one, his first in the game. Trumpke will go to the baseline to inbound it. Play comes in. Wood looks for a lob. Trumpke running out of time. Good defense here by Ansley-Litchfield. Bailey almost had it. Lost it just in front of the scores table as they were trying to get it to Ruggles. Spartans defense on inbounds on the baseline has been unbelievable. Cambridge back in the half court. Wood has the ball go through his hands. Had some mustard on it on the pass from Homberty. And it's a turnover back to the Spartans. As Cunningham comes out, and Heapy, after a quick blow, comes back in. 2:35 to go first half. 13-point lead, Ansley-Litchfield. Luke Bailey with the bounce to Heapy in the corner. Nice cut by Ryan Bailey. Tries to go glass. Had to hang in the air because of the great defense of Hobberty. Couldn't get it to go, and a foul is called on the fight for the rebound. They're going to get that one on Ryan Bailey. Maybe shades of a frustration foul after being unable to get that one to go in close. Cambridge in the half court. They get it near side to Almeyer. Back over to Tromke. Tromke steps into a three. Back rim again. Loy high for the rebound. Gets it to Luke Bailey, and again, Luke will walk it forward. Bailey into the front court. Off to Loy. Loy drives in. Back to the basket to Luke Bailey. Kicks it back. Loy, top of the key three. Off the rim. Ryan Bailey battling between two Trojans down there. Gets it. Goes glass and scores. The stick-to-itiveness results in 2 points. Cambridge back the other direction, trailing 21-6. Trumke with it to Ruggles in the corner. Drives in. Doesn't like the look. Tries to throw it out, and Bemerwald comes away with a turnover. Now Luke Bailey runs the floor, has it top of the key. Puts it on the floor and is fouled. And again, we're on the opposite side from where the scores table is, where I'm calling this to you from. So we usually wait for it to flash up on the board before we see who the foul is on. Hard to see numbers from that position. They get that one on Hoberty. Loy right to left, tough shot from the free throw line. Ruggles pulls down the miss for Cambridge. Defensive board brings us a Trojans possession. Trumke with it. Out to Ruggles. They play catch around the perimeter. Now near side, it's Hoberty. Trumke, now Ruggles. Again, the perimeter. They try to touch pass it into Wood. It's knocked out of there. Players on the floor, and an over and back called. Wood just caught it in a bad position and slid across the half-court line. .47 seconds to go first half. I don't know about you folks, but it feels like this game has absolutely flown by so far. Bailey with the bounce, comes near side. Gives it to Lloyd, standing a few feet in front of him. And now he tosses it back. We'll see if Ansley-Litchfield tries for one shot here. 25 seconds. Keepy back to Bailey. Now Loy. Ansley-Litchfield, as they do a lot of the time, looking calm as ever. They play some free catch here. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Loy goes to the drive, puts up the shot, and is fouled with 8.6 to go here in the first half. We'll see who this one is reported on. Brady Almeyer, his first personal foul is reported as Loy gets the front end to go. He'll get a look at a second. Lots of free throws being shot by Ansley-Litchfield here in this quarter. Only 7 points scored not from the free throw line by these two teams here in this quarter as Loy knocks home the second, and it's a 23-6 Spartans lead. Three put up quickly, goes off the backboard for Cambridge as Hoberty couldn't get the shot to go, and 1 second flat shows on the clock. Spartans would have to go the length of the floor. We'll see if we get a three-quarters court shot. Bailey grabs it, one dribble, throws it up, and it goes off the backboard, and we head to halftime. Ansley-Litchfield in control, leading 23-6 over Cambridge. We'll take a break, and we'll look at some of the halftime numbers after this.
This is Allison, your local insurance ally. At Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, we're not just about insurance, we're about community. From auto coverage and your sweet home to the barn and everything it holds, we have you covered. Speaking of coverage, we are proud to support broadcasts of our local student athletes as well as the Huskers here on the radio for our fellow Nebraskans. Come see me, Allison, in Broken Bow on the east side of the square or call 308-872-6996. Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, your insurance, your community, your winning team.
You've heard about Warranty Forever at Gateway Motors. It comes with new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles. But now it comes with even more. Gateway Advantage adds 3 years of windshield protection. It's unlimited. Break your windshield 14 times? No problem. Deposit protection reimburses your original down payment up to $4,000 if your vehicle is determined to be a total loss from accident, fire, or being stolen. You receive a check towards your next vehicle purchase. Warranty forever, better than ever at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
365 days, 525,600 minutes, 31 million. You know what I'm getting at. The fish sandwich is available all year long at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow. They're also excited to announce that the crowd favorite shrimp basket is back for a limited time as well. Golden, crispy, flavorful, plus it comes with coleslaw. Head in before it sails away. One thing is for sure, your taste buds would thank you if they could. Catch the fish sandwich or the shrimp basket at DQ Broken Bow. Dairy Queen, happy tastes good.
Since our bank was founded in 1905, we have been the community bank that's part of your community. Whether it's Friday night at the football game or volunteering at the local celebration, at Town & Country Bank, building relationships is what matters. That's why we gladly support the towns in which we live and work. This is Heather at Town & Country Bank, and I invite you to stop in today and let us show you how banking should be. Town & Country Bank, relationships you can bank on.
Relationships matter. Town & Country Bank.
Member FDIC.
Muddy Creek Ag supports the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy are your suppliers of all feed and seed products, Traeger grills, and seasonings as well. They also have new and used seed tenders and are proud to be Channel Seedmen. Good luck, Spartans, from Muddy Creek Ag. Call them at 308-935-1155. The same people with the same great products on Highway 2 in Ansley. Muddy Creek Ag is proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
Just as all the area sports teams work to build themselves towards victories, your building team at Ansley Lumber and Supply is ready to help with all the projects you have going on or have in mind. They're open 8 to 5:30 Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 to noon. Provide delivery and offer the quality tools and products you can depend on, including premium grade lumber. From framing and trusses to countertops and cabinets, Ansley Lumber and Supply, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Mike Bailey with Bailey Crop Service in Ansley is proud to support the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans student athletes in all that they do. Bailey Crop Service is your Pioneer seed dealer just off Highway 2 in Ansley. Pioneer continues to stand at the forefront of leading genetics in crop production. Stop in or call Mike to learn how Pioneer can benefit your fields. 935-1783. That's Bailey Crop Service in Ansley, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
We welcome you back to Litchfield. Let's take a look at those halftime numbers. We'll start with the visiting team on the scoreboard. That would be Cambridge. They are led in scoring by 3 different players, each with 2 points each. 2 points put in by Creighton Ruggles, 2 from the free throw line for Brady Allemeyer, and 2 points for Brody Wood as well. Both of these teams doing a really good job rebounding the ball defensively. I have not seen very many second chance opportunities at points. In the case of Ansley-Litchfield, it's been a lot more shooting the free throws and making the shots. Haven't really needed a whole lot of second chance opportunities, but there in the second quarter, a lot of empty possessions for these two teams as we look at these numbers. 12 points put in by Luke Bailey to lead the Ansley-Litchfield squad. 3 points by Ryan Bailey right behind him. 6 points by Zach Loy. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and then 2 points put in the first quarter and the first half as a whole for Jacob Heapy. 5 of 8 from the free throw line was Ansley-Litchfield. 2 of 3 from the free throw line was Cambridge. And again, here at the half, it's 23-6, Ansley-Litchfield with the commanding lead. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll try to dig up some other scores on some games that are happening elsewhere in the state You're listening to District Final Basketball on KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video.
Flatwater Bank, we're still committed to calling our customers by name. Because of technology, we may not see you as much anymore, but whether you choose to bank with us online or in person, we're still your hometown bank. We still call you by name when we see you, and we're here for you when you need us. If you're currently not our customer, we would love a chance to show you what you've been missing. Visit us today to start banking with a bank that knows you. At Flatwater Bank, we are still pioneering.
Member FDIC.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
The Spartan Cafe and Sports Bar loves cheering on the Spartans, and they hope to see you through their doors soon. Boasting a family-friendly atmosphere in downtown Litchfield, they are open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 2 for lunch, as well as 4 to midnight. Dine in or carry out delicious food, or grab a drink at the full bar and try your hand at the skill games they have. Go and find them on Facebook, the Spartan Cafe and Sports Bar, downtown Litchfield.
Power Solutions in Broken Bow is your local Vermeer dealer. With Vermeer equipment, you're getting more than a machine. You're investing in quality parts, local service, and support from your Vermeer dealer. Also remember, if you have a pickup truck or any diesel-powered engine not working to your standards, Power Solutions can get it running strong. Whether it's shop service or field service repair, sales, service, and new equipment on hand, Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer and sponsors of this sports broadcast.
There are a lot of reasons your local Valley dealer is your trusted partner. Their quick responsiveness, their training and technology products, their extensive irrigation parts inventory, and their ability to service all brands. But when you need problems resolved quickly, there's one most important reason to trust your Valley dealers. Your reason. Contact Todd with Full Circle Irrigation today at their office in Litchfield or Broken Bow for all your irrigation parts, technology, and service needs. That's Full Circle Irrigation, your local Valley dealer. Happy to help bring you this sports broadcast.
Brody Feeders is happy to help sponsor this sports broadcast of our local athletes. Brody Feeders is located 4 miles east of Ansley between mile marker 298 and 299 on Highway 2. Offering 60 years of performance testing, they invite you to attend the Nebraska Bull Test Sale coming up March 27th at the Broken Bow Livestock Market, featuring bulls they help prepare. You can view the bulls anytime at Rhodey Farms and see the details of their upcoming bull sale at nebraskabulltest.com.
Welcome back to Litchfield. A couple of scores to pass along to you. Also in our listening area, the Sumner Eddyville Miller Mustangs, the 3 seed in the D2-3 district final, facing the 14 seed Lawrence Nelson. They are down at the half, 26-19 in that game. In D1 action as well at the half, Ainsworth and Axtell. That one at the half completely tied up, 28-28 between Ainsworth and Axtell. The only other game in action in C2, that is a final, 42-23, Bridgeport getting the win over Freeman in that one. We're back to the action here in Litchfield. Cambridge with the basketball to start the second half. Trojans work it around to Ruggles in the corner, skips it up top to Tromke. Tromke left one foot, kept the other foot down, drew a couple of oohs from the crowd. Tromke blocked up top by Luke Bailey, stuffed back, and 30 seconds into this one, it's Spartans basketball. Start of the third quarter, opening possession of the quarter. Loy into Luke Bailey, has it poked away. Nice feed into Ryan Bailey, but had it blocked from behind. Coming in well was Allemeyer with the swipe. We trade turnovers. Cambridge back in the half court. Ruggles, one dribble, and they continue to work the perimeter. Ball is tapped out of there, and letting it go out of bounds is Hoberty. And a minute and 2 seconds into this one, no points scored yet in the third. Trumke with the basketball. Walks it into the front court and now goes to the far side. Comes near side. 6:45 to go third quarter. Cambridge down 23-6, a hole they had dug against Ansley-Litchfield in the first half. They work it out to Ruggles. Corner three does not go. Bemerwald, the weak side rebound, falls right in his lap. Luke Bailey hands it off to Heapy, who brings it up. Working against Ruggles. Comes near side to Loy. Up top to Bailey. A touchdown into Luke Bailey. Gets the friendly roll. Hits it off the back rim and gets it to ping pong down inside. And 2 minutes into this one, a 2-0 opening start to the third quarter for the Spartans. Ruggles thought about the three, drives baseline instead. Nice scoop out. Trying to find some room as Hoberty, and he's going to be fouled. And that one is going to go on Luke Bailey. That is his second. He and Jacob Heapy are the only two players for either team with 2 fouls each. Ben Hoberty puts up the free throw and knocks it home. (25-7), Spartans lead. Trojans at the free throw line with Hoberty. Can't get his second to go. Loy, the rebound, knocks nice box out. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Bemerwald with it, near side, up top to Ryan Bailey. Now far side, Loy, flashing across the lane. Ryan Bailey and Luke Bailey, they can't get it to them, so Bailey now controls it up top. Far side to Cunningham, one dribble, now up top to Loy. Loy looks in at Luke Bailey, now Bemerwald does the same. They continue to work the perimeter. Cambridge really packing it well inside. Those flashes to Luke Bailey across the lane that were open in the first half are no longer. Now a foul going to be called. About a quarter of a step behind was Ben Hoberty trying to stay in front of Luke Bailey on the drive in the corner. That's his second. Bailey to key it in, 5:20 to go here, third quarter. Gets it in the corner to Loy, does well to meet the pass. Zach puts it on the Pine. Touch pass to Cunningham, now gets it back. Hoberty D's him up and quickly gets his third foul. Gets caught with the hand in the cookie jar on the reach. Much like the game, we're kind of a slow start to this third quarter. Bailey walks it forward, gives it over to Heapy, steps back into a three, goes high off of the backboard. Thought that one was going to go in, but at the end of the day, it was pretty far off, and the defensive board to Cambridge. Now Luke Bailey steps in front of a pass up top, has it swiped away by Hoberty, who does well to recover defensively. Bailey gets a moment to catch his breath, now keys it in to Cunningham. Now up top, Heapy touches it in to Luke Bailey. The lefty can't get it to go. Rebound pulled out of there by Bemerwald. Bailey holds it up and resets. Working against Tromke. Heels about a foot away from the half-court line. Crosses over, drives in, scoops it up, scores it, and one. What a play by Luke Bailey. The upper half of his body stayed so controlled while the lower half of his body taken out from underneath of him. And a timeout taken on the floor. 4:28 to go, third quarter. It's a 20-point lead for Ansley-Litchfield on KBBN Radio.
Joe's Motor Company in Hazard is proud to bring you this sports broadcast. Pickup trucks are designed to work hard and be dependable, and pickup trucks are what Joe's Motor Company specializes in. You can't miss them when you're cruising down Highway 2 past Hazard. Give them a call today at 308-452-3030 or visit joesmotorcompany.com. Joe's Motor Company of Hazard, 25 miles north of Kearney or 45 miles northwest of Grand Island. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Thrivent is proud to support student athletes as they work hard to achieve their goals.
When it comes to financial goals, Scott Harvey wants to help you reach them. To create a strategy through insurance, investments, or planning for retirement that reflects your priorities and protects what matters most to you, call Scott Harvey with Thrive in Financial at 308-872-2511. Teams back out after the timeout, and Luke Bailey is at the free throw line looking to complete his three-point play. That foul, by the way, ended up being called on Brady Allemeyer, his second. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this radio and video broadcast. Luke Bailey can't get the shot to go. Wood the rebound. And Cambridge back off the other way. Trojans in the half court. Tromke just right of center to Hoberty. Kicks it out, now gets it back. High post, gets it out to Tromke. Little helter-skelter with the basketball is Cambridge for the moment. Hoberty drives in, spins against Bemerwald, kicks it out. Three-pointer up, does not go. Ruggles grabs the basketball but has it blocked by Luke Bailey on the putback attempt, weak side. Luke Bailey between the rings, far side to Heapy. Jacob looking inside for Loy, had position, now gets a seal, and a double dribble called on Heapy. They say he pinned it against his hip only momentarily. We've seen that call on Jacob before, earlier on in sub-district play. Gets called for it here in the district final. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Cambridge trying to pull to within one or get to triple digits, but they throw it away. Turnover back to the Spartans. $20-point lead for Ansley-Litchfield. Bemerwald with it. Up top to Ryan. Now Luke. Luke, touch pass into Loy. Couldn't control it. And it's turned over back to Cambridge. Ansley-Litchfield with 27 points. More than midway through the third quarter. That is not by any stretch of the imagination very many points, but when you hold your opponent to 7, it looks like a lot. Ruggles, far side block, trapped by Lloyd, gets it out. Tromke in the deep corner. Lloyd comes out on him. Now goes to the drive. Floater over Ryan Bailey. Can't get it to go. Bailey the rebound, gets it out to Luke, who controls it. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Still a 20-point lead, and Luke Bailey threw it away. Tried to get it to Zach Loy, and Bailey looks over at Coach Drew, and he says, all right, boys, we'll draw up a different one next time. Cambridge getting the stops on defense. Only 4 points scored here in the third quarter by Ansley-Litchfield. But on the other end, Cambridge only with one themselves. Tromke with it, drives into the free throw line. Gets it out to Hoberty. Back to Tromke, now Ruggles left side. Ruggles, Hoberty, floater in the lane, off the rim, puts it back up on the tip, can't get it to go, but a foul is called and he'll head to the line. These are opportunities for Cambridge to get some points with that clock stop, trying to cut into this 20-point lead that their opponent, the Spartans, have built. Foul was on Zach Loy, that is his first. As Hoberty goes to the line and gets the first one to roll in. He's 2 for 3 in the quarter. Those 2 free throws are the only score for the Trojans in the period. Hoberty's second splashes in there. He's 3 for 4 in the quarter. Pressure being shown on Luke Bailey. Does well to get it to Ryan Bailey. Try to get it down on the block, but a kick ball is called. The pressure comes out on that trip up the floor by Cambridge. Luke Bailey to key it in. Holding, looking for Loy, has it knocked out by Wood, and will move to the other side of the baseline and try again. 2:16 to go, third quarter. Bailey up top. Gets it to Heapy. Heapy drives it into the free throw line. Cut off there by Ruggles. Out to Bailey, gets a new call from Coach Drew. Bailey breaking down Tromke a little bit. Now goes to the drive, spins, kicks it in the corner. Cunningham now off to Heapy. Heapy, the spin, drives. Ruggles cuts him off. Out to Bemerwald, drives. Out to Cunningham, who holds it up. And now Bailey will reset. The long possession continues for Ansley-Litchfield. Heapy, far wing. Gets it up to Bemerwald. Now Luke Bailey. Defense of Tromke runs out on him. Bailey near side wing up to Bemerwald. Now far side over to Cunningham. Cut for Heapy all the way at the top. It toilet bowls around and he scores the three. A long possession, but it ends in a score. And Ansley-Litchfield's up 30-9. It's a 7-3 quarter. A three to answer goes up and in by Ben Hoberty. That is the first three-pointer that Cambridge has been able to muster despite shooting a lot of them so far in this one. And a timeout is called by Ansley-Litchfield. 1 minute flat remaining in the third quarter. Spartans lead it 30-12 on KBBN Radio.
Have some electrical work you need taken care of? Call Gibbons Electric of Ansley. Andy does free estimates, whether residential, commercial, or agricultural. He has 15 years of experience and is eager to help you. For jobs small to big, call 308-763-1193 or go to WeDon'tMonkeyAround.com. Gibbons Electric does not monkey around.
Have questions about health and life insurance? Maybe you have retirement planning needs. Your friends at Klang Financial are honored to help. Reach them at 872-6810 or visit them in downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. Klang Financial is proud to help bring you this high school sports action. Only a few ticks of the clock left here in the third quarter. Ansley-Litchfield outscoring Cambridge by 1 point here in the period, but Trojans can't afford to just be even with the Spartans. They've got a scoring deficit that was set up in the first half. With a 23-6 lead by Ansley-Litchfield at the half, it's now 30-12. Heapy on the baseline cut, goes to the floater and scores two on the play out of the timeout. Tromke brings it forward. Left side to Ruggles, back to Tromke. Drives in, kicks it out, touch pass. Hoberty just right of center, over to Ruggles, spots up a three, left it long, fight for the rebound is controlled by Cambridge. Tromke, right side, his three rattles in. And let's see, they're going to stop, and the officials are going to confer on whether or not it was a 2 or a 3. They say it was a 3. And it was a much-needed 3 at that. Carson Tromke with his first score of the game. Again, coming into this one, he leads Cambridge in scoring at 14 a game. Spartans, 14 seconds to work with in the half court. Bailey holds it up. The 5-second count starts. Gives it off to Loy. Loy thought about the 3, drives in, goes floater, can't get it to go. Rebound, pulled out of there. And the long three-quarters court shot off the backboard as time expires. 32-15, our end of third quarter score as we head to the fourth on KBBN Radio and Sand Hills Express Video. One of these two teams headed to state in Lincoln. We'll determine which of these two teams it is when we come back.
The P&D Market in Litchfield not only supplies the community with their necessary groceries, they also enjoy serving up daily lunch specials. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Saturday 8 until 6:30. P&D Market is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast and proud to be a part of the Spartan community. Stop by and pay them a visit at P&D Market, Main Street, Litchfield.
Main Street Styles in Ansley would like to congratulate the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans on their success in sports and in the classroom. Connie is excited to welcome Kirsten Myers to Main Street Styles. Walk-ins are welcome. She would love to see you. For a large selection of family hair care services, facial waxing, nail services, ear piercing, and tanning. Stop in or call Main Street Styles at 308-935-1489. Main Street Styles, sponsors of this sports broadcast.
One of these two teams is 7 minutes and 50 seconds away from state in Lincoln. Luke Bailey with it near side. Trap comes to him, gets it to Heapy, fakes the three, and threw it away. Trumpke comes away with it. Runs into the front court, lays it up, and lays it in. And the opening points of the fourth quarter belong to Cambridge. Certainly the start the Trojans were looking for. Ryan Bailey in the front court, bumped into, and a foul going to be called here on Creighton Ruggles. By my unofficial mark, that's just his first. And it is. Inbounds goes to Bailey, working against Trumpke. Gets it ahead to Heapy. Skips it over to Loy. Zach, one dribble, trapped. Looking to get it out of there, and now a foul going to be called. And that kind of call always going to draw a bunch of angst from the team who is whistled for the foul after playing that much good defense on that trap and getting close to a 5-second call. Always draw some oohs and ahs when the foul is eventually called. It goes on Allemeyer, his third. And now a pickoff. Ansley-Litchfield throws it away. Ruggles the other way, lays it up and in, and it's a 4-0 run for Cambridge as we start this fourth quarter. They trail 32-19, and a timeout called by Coach Drew as Cambridge has seized a little bit of momentum in the third into fourth quarter break. We'll step away as well.
D would love for you to be a part of their great team. They offer competitive wages, a team environment, and day one benefits. Some include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Apply online at bd.com/careers. You can also attend open interviews the first and third Wednesdays of each month from 3 to 5 in Broken Bow. BD loves supporting youth sports and the bright student athletes who work hard to compete in every contest. Remember bd.com/careers to start your journey to being part of their great team.
Thanks for dropping into the comment box, Don and June White, saying enjoying the game. Appreciate anybody who drops by and leaves us a comment on Facebook or YouTube if you're taking this game in video-wise. Welcome to those of you listening on the radio as well, and a foul going to be whistled on Trumpke as we get back into play. That is his second. Cambridge in a position here where they know they've got to do some damage offensively and have to do it quick. Heapy with the basketball. Gives it off to Loy. Loy, far side. Gives it back to Bailey. Bailey lobs it into Loy. Loy turns, faces, shoots, and scores. What a move by Zach Loy. Calm, cool, and collected for two. Loy with the opening score here in the quarter for Ansley-Litchfield. Cambridge back in the half court. Ruggles goes to the drive, can't get it to go, but is fouled. Nice baseline drive. Probably as much steam as I've seen behind Ruggles here tonight as he went to that one full force and committed to it early. That is the second foul on Ryan Bailey. Ruggles first, banks in. Cunningham comes in for Ansley-Litchfield as Ruggles will attempt his second. Left that one long. Luke Bailey the rebound. Bailey off to Loy. Trumpke applying some pressure with his teammate Allemeyer, and now a couple of whistles coming from different directions. Just as the ball was poked out of there, a timeout will be awarded. Oh, what is a district final without a little bit of controversy every now and then? We'll step away as well with just over 6 minutes to go in this district final.
Root Technologies in Ansley knows that root structure is a big deal. With Precision Plantings Delta Force, you can get the perfect downforce match for your fields, providing the right depth and the ideal seed environment for maximum yield. Learn more about Delta Force and transform your planter today. Talk to your Precision Planting dealer. Call Monty Hermsmeyer, Mike Bailey, Blaine Gibbons, or Randy Wattis at Ag Curate Technologies in Ansley to learn more. 308-935-1783. Happy to help sponsor this sports broadcast and cheering on the Ansley-Litchfield Spartans.
Welcome back to Litchfield. Spartans basketball out of the break. Loy ahead to Ryan Bailey, holds it up at the free throw line and gets it out to Luke. Luke over to Loy. Loy drives in, has it swiped away, recovers it. Defensive pressure by Cambridge has absolutely ramped up here in the second half. Luke hands it to Ryan Bailey, had it blocked, fires it out of there, and Cambridge comes down with the board. Tromke the other way, drives in, kicks it out, now gets it back. Three from the wing, doesn't go. Ryan Bailey secures the board. Cambridge fans would have made themselves heard if that one went down. Luke Bailey through traffic. Nice gather, lays it up and lays it in. What an absolute gorgeous move by Luke Bailey. Back the other way, Cambridge looking to answer. Luke Bailey with his first score in this quarter. Tromke left to right, tough three, all but goes down. Wood the rebound, but a foul going to be whistled as well. And this is going to go on Luke Bailey, his third. Cunningham will go to the bench. Heapy runs back in, so it's he, Loy, Ryan, and Luke Bailey, and Ashton Bemerwald. And Wood, that was Ben Oberty, walked with it, and a turnover back to Ansley-Litchfield. 5 minutes to go. A 16-point lead for Ansley-Litchfield. This one's certainly not over. Ryan Bailey off to Zach Loy. Loy looks in the corner right in front of us. Heapy takes the corner three. Couldn't get it to go. Bemerwald, the weak side rebound. And Ansley-Litchfield resets. Heapy thought about trying another one near side. Gets it into Loy. Loy, step back, lets Wood go over the top and couldn't get the block, but Loy couldn't get the shot to go either. Cambridge the other way. Oberty puts up the shot and a foul going to be whistled. And two from the charity stripe upcoming. And this one going to be whistled on Loy. Ansley-Litchfield, you could hear a couple of gasps from the crowd because Luke Bailey was also very close in proximity to that play, and that would have been his fourth. 36-20, 4:32 to go, fourth quarter. Timeout on the floor.
Jones Group Insurance has been serving communities in Nebraska for over 30 years as an independent insurance agency. They hang their hat on the knowledge, coverage, and services they can offer. So when you work with them, you can be sure you are getting the right coverage with sincere service. Jones Group is always proud to support the local communities, and their local agents are happy to help, whether it be home, auto, life, health, crop, business, financial services, and more. Visit the Jones Group team on Main Street in Ansley.
Welcome back to Litchfield as Ben Oberty is to the free throw line after the foul on Zach Loy. Oberty's first rattles in there. Cambridge certainly with the momentum here in the fourth quarter, although they've only outscored Ansley-Litchfield 6-4 as Oberty can't get the second to go. Bailey jump pass ahead to Bemerwald, to Ryan Bailey, who holds it up. Over to Loy. Loy, one bounce, off to Luke Bailey. Touch pass out to Heapy. Loy on the cut, out to Luke Bailey. Luke. Near side to Heapy. Ansley-Litchfield not really playing stall ball, just kind of playing their normal offense, looking for a good quality shot while also burning clock. It just happens to look like what they're trying to run, but this is their normal offense. Loy, defense not in front of him, dribbles it a couple of times. Now Loy gets it to Bailey, and he and Heapy play a little catch. Heapy with the bounce, left to right, hands it off to Bailey. Luke waits for the double team to come and then passes it off. Now Heapy out to Ryan Bailey. Ryan over to Heapy. 3:34 to go, fourth quarter. Lots of time coming off the clock. Heapy through the double team, threw it away. Cambridge gets what they wanted. Shot put up, tough angle, and put in by Carson Trumpke. And he's got 4 in the quarter, and it's a 13-point game. Ball ahead to Bailey. Ryan not getting any free ground here, and he's got to hand it off. Luke Bailey far side, and a foul committed. Coach Shepard kind of looking up at the board, no doubt, just trying to get his team a little bit closer to that bonus situation. Again, the new rule in high school basketball in Nebraska this year is that 5 fouls in any quarter is 2 shots the whole rest of the way. Now Luke Bailey outruns everybody, cuts, scores. Ran like a football play, and Luke Bailey laid it in for 2 on the receiving end. Everybody set up in the back court, and that left the front court completely wide open for Ansley-Litchfield to score. And now Luke Bailey gets the turnover on the other end and is fouled. Brody Wood called for this foul. And as that is the 5th foul, as I just explained the ruling, that would mean Luke Bailey goes to the line. And every foul, common or shooting, from here on out will result in 2 shots. Bailey knocks home the first. Bailey's second goes, and he's got 22 on the night. Trumpke into the front court, and Heapy kicks it as he was trying to get it over to Creighton Ruggles. 2:45 to go, fourth quarter. Game certainly not over yet, but with every passing second, it's getting closer to that point. Cambridge needs something to go, and they need it to go now. Ruggles trying to do just that, is fouled on a 3-point attempt by Bemerwald, and that is the best case situation if you're a Cambridge fan, because you get 3 opportunities at points at the free throw line with that clock stopped. That is Bemerwald's second. Ruggles can't get the first one to go. He was 1 for 2 before that shot. Creighton Ruggles, his second, also a miss. Ruggles, couple of dribbles, dips the knees. His third does not go. 0 for 3, and now he tracks down the long rebound. 3 put up, does not go for Trumpke, and the defensive board this time to Ansley-Litchfield. Loy with the bounce, and a foul going to be called with 2:24 to go, fourth quarter. Creighton Ruggles whistled for his third foul. And Zach Loy goes to the line. Loy's first, yes. Ruggles comes into the lane. Only one Spartan down there. That's Ryan Bailey. Loy's second follows the first. He remains perfect at the line. 6 for 6 from the charity stripe. Ruggles with it left side. Tries to get it into Wood. It's tipped out of there, but it will remain Cambridge ball on the baseline. Trumpke slaps the ball. Looking, lobs it for Ruggles, who comes down with it. Ruggles now with the bounce against Luke Bailey. Holds it up, gets it into Wood. Wood, shoulder down, goes up, can't get it to go. It's just been that kind of night in close for Cambridge as Loy pulls down the defensive board. And Luke Bailey will bring it into the front court as we go inside. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And Zach Loy is fouled. And if you're the Spartans, he's exactly the guy you want with the ball in his hands at the free throw line. Well, after one, this was an 11-2 Ansley-Litchfield lead. At the halftime mark, it was 23-6. Cambridge has been able to muster a couple of runs, but they haven't been much more than 4 or 5 point runs before the Spartans are able to answer right back. Loy's first went. His second goes as well. 8 for 8 from the free throw line for Loy. He's got 12 in the game. What a performance by Zach Loy. Shot put up on a leaner from Tromke. Doesn't get it to go. Long rebound out to Allemeyer. He drives, kicks it out to Ruggles. Can't find anything. Now to Hoberty. They skip it over. And they get it into Wood. Far side block. Wood elevates, can't score it. Bemerwald slapped it into the hands of Ryan Bailey, who holds it. 1:25 to go, fourth quarter. Luke Bailey to Ryan Bailey, right around half court. Ahead to Luke. Luke holds it up there and gives it to Loy. And Loy will be fouled. Now you can tell it's the Spartan strategy to get it to Loy and have him be the one that's fouled. My only question is if that's going to be the ultimate game by Cambridge. First few passes of the possession seemed like they were allowing them to be made pretty freely. Loy misses his first one and made every single free throw to that point. Loy, a couple of dribbles. His second rattles in there. 9 for 10 from the charity stripe for Zach Loy. Minute 14 stands between Ansley-Litchfield and the state tournament in Lincoln. Cambridge in the half court. An odd hush has fallen onto the crowd here. Shot doesn't go in the corner for Maverick Webb. And now a whistle and a foul upcoming as Heapy had gotten the weak side rebound and got it to Loy. And again, he'll make a trip to the charity stripe. Loy, a couple of dribbles, looks at the basketball and left it short off the front of the rim. Into the game for Cambridge, Sean Poley. Also into the game, Gavin Gunderson. As Bemerwald, Heapy, Luke Bailey, Ryan Bailey will all be subbed out, leaving Zach Loy at the free throw line. All other subs come in for the Spartans. And that is the indication that everyone is aware the Spartans are headed to Lincoln. Loy gets the bounce on the second, and he'll be subbed out as well. And the excitement is being shown over there on the Spartans bench. .52 seconds to go. Cambridge in the half court, working it around against this defense of the Spartans. Ball on the floor, recovered, shot put up, a block, but on the follow-through, Lane Slocum going to get called for the foul here. Had a good block, but got a little bit of the arm as well. At the free throw line, Braden Miller couldn't get the first to go. A few dribbles. Miller's second does not go either, and Lewis the rebound for Ansley-Litchfield. Spartans bring it forward, 35 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Lewis with it up top, spins at the free throw line, gathers, fell down, and called for the travel. .20 seconds remaining. Cambridge in the half court. Spartans dig in on defense, possibly for the last possession before heading to Lincoln. 11, 10, 3 from the corner does not go. Weak side rebound. Cambridge trying to get it back up. They cannot. Fight for the rebound a second time. Thrown short on the rim. And time expires as they battle for it. And that buzzer sounds as those in gold and black celebrate their team heading to Lincoln. (46-23), a 23-point victory in the D1-3 district final for Ansley-Litchfield. The 3 seed victorious, and they are headed on to Lincoln. We'll tally up the final numbers and take a look at them when we come back on KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video.
Spring is getting closer and closer. It's about time, right? For Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley, that means you need to make sure to follow them on Facebook for information on upcoming classes in March. If hanging baskets and succulents are your thing, keep your eyes and ears open. Mark your calendars as well. Their opening day is April 15th. They are so excited to open the greenhouse up for you. Sun Valley Landscaping, turned by the Fire Hall in Ansley. They'll see you soon.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Pate's Farm Service is a proud supporter of Ansley-Litchfield Spartan Athletics, both in sports and academics. They know how hard the athletes work to give their best effort, and they want to wish them the best of luck as they work this season. Pate's Farm Service in Litchfield is your locally owned and operated parts and service provider for all the ag diesel equipment you need. Call Scott today to schedule your tune-up or repair. Proud to sponsor this broadcast, Pate's Farm Service.
We've got spirit, yes we do. We've got spirit, how about you?
Here at Nebraska State Bank, we've got school spirit. Introducing mascot debit cards from Nebraska State Bank. Now you can go to your local NSB branch and request a new debit card for your favorite high school team. The Broken Bow Indians, South Loop Bobcats, or Anselmo Murray debit cards are available by instant issue. You'll only pay $10, and the entire amount will be passed along to your school. It's a win-win situation, right? Take your school pride to the next level at Nebraska State Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What?
Oh, no way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Contact your local shelter insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow. Have questions about health and life insurance? Maybe you have retirement planning needs. Your friends at Clank Financial are honored to help. Reach them at 872-6810 or visit them in downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. Clank Financial is proud to help bring you this high school sports action. And great action it was. 46-23, the Ansley-Litchfield Spartan victory here in the D1-3 district final. They win over Cambridge and punch their ticket to the D1 state tournament in Lincoln. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Cambridge. No double-digit scores. Their leading scorers each with 7. Carson Tromke with 7, as well as Ben Hobedy with 7. Both of them scoring all of their points in the second half. 5 points for Creighton Ruggles, 2 apiece for Brady Allemeyer as well as Brody Wood. And then 0 for 2 from the line was Braden Miller trying to get into the scorebook. Free throw line not friendly to Cambridge, 7 of 16, less than 50% from the charity stripe. For Ansley-Litchfield, scoring breakdown went like this. Luke Bailey with 22, 12 of those coming in the first half. A very even scoring game start to finish for Mr. Bailey. Zach Loy, a wonderful, wonderful game. Had 6 points in the first half, but really helped Ansley-Litchfield secure this one in the fourth quarter. Made 8 of 10 free throws in order to seal the deal on this one. He put in 14, 7 points for Jacob Heapy and 3 points for Ryan Bailey. Shooting the free throw line was very favorable on the side of Ansley-Litchfield, especially there in the fourth quarter. I mentioned Zach Lloyd going 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. 2 for 2 from the stripe was Luke Bailey in the fourth quarter to put this one away. Again, this one has gone final, 46-23. That means that Ansley-Litchfield is headed to the state tournament in Lincoln. Certainly their defense and their offense are going to be something tough for teams to deal with there. That is not all of our district final coverage that is coming your direction. We've got plenty of it to come, including next week on Tuesday, South Loop facing Plainview. South Loop is the 8 seed, Plainview the 9 seed. If that was flipped the other way around, traveling nearly 180 miles would be the South Loop Bobcats. It is not that way. They will be at home against Plainview, who has to do the traveling. That game on Tuesday at 6 p.m. We, of course, are also going to bring you coverage of a district final that is going to feature Anselmo Myrna. They came out of their sub-district and won in that fashion in order to earn a right to play for a trip to state, but they're gifted with the task of taking on the number 1 seed, Shelton. That game is in Shelton, and we'll have it for you on our sister station, KCNI Radio, on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Again, make sure you check out sandhillsexpress.com. Right there under the sports tab is where you will see sports wrap-up stories, you'll see scores, and so much more. I invite you to go and check it out at your earliest convenience. Well, for Brent Apperson behind the camera, I'm Jeremy Scheib, wishing you a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for trusting Central Nebraska's sports source to bring you this coverage on KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video. Before we close out the broadcast, we again want to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors that made it possible. They include Central Nebraska Electric, Dairy Queen Broken Bow, Town and Country Bank, Klang Financial, Ford County Heating and Air, Thrivent Financial, Bailey Crop Service, Flatwater Bank, Insurance of the Heartland, Spartan Cafe and Sports Bar, Power Solutions, Full Circle Irrigation, Rody Feeders, Joe's Motor Company, Gibbons Electric, P&D Market, Main Street Styles, BD Broken Bow, Accurate Technologies, Jones Group, Sun Valley Landscaping, Pearson Physical Therapy, and Pates Farm Service. Those of you watching the video stream will continue to see those sponsors scrolling on your screen as well, as we could not make this video coverage possible without them. Again, have a great rest of your weekend. For videographer Brent Apperson, I'm Jeremy Scheib saying good night from Litchfield. Ansley-Litchfield headed to the state tournament with the 46-23 victory.
Thank you for listening to our coverage of high school sports. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Also, a special word of thanks goes out to our sponsors who make our coverage possible. You too can thank those businesses by allowing them to be a service to you. Join us again next time for our continuing coverage of high school sports. In the meantime, read more on sandhillsexpress.com from Central Nebraska's sports source. I can name that song in one guitar chord. For people who...
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the three. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Oh, hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from. You get
second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Home, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhill Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Caleros sends it in the corner to Santos, a 3, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
Cody with the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Nice post move, lays it up and in, and scores 2.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key, long 3, she puts it up, and that's gonna go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime, goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry, handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley-Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the 3. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long 3, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep 3. Wow. Hit it. That's a 3 for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Oh, hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Holm going back. Holm will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Holm, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhill Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Nice post move, lays it up and in and scores 2.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it. And looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score. And Ansley-Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.